Visibility's about 0. Hornet, remind me again why we're landing in the middle of a planetary blizzard.
Because you said, and I quote, "What's the worst that could happen?" Your lack of foresight is truly inspiring.
Excellent. Can't wait to frostbite my legacy into this galaxy. Galaxy 15, new world, same terrible decisions, but this time, colder.
Environmental reading, minus 123.9 degrees Celsius. Visibility, low. Chance of regretting this decision, statistically inevitable.
Can't feel my face or my future. Excellent start, Nova. All right, Galaxy 15, I get it. You're committed to the aesthetic. Ice, fog, and a warm welcome straight from a cryogenic freezer.
Warning, prolonged exposure may result in becoming a stylish ice sculpture. Would you like a commemorative plaque?
Only if it says Explorer of the Year, now available in popsicle format. Visibility's worse than my dating history. I can't tell if that's a rock, a building, or a very judgmental snowman.
Analysis inconclusive. Probability of snowman, 3%. Probability of hypothermia, climbing.
Great. Love that for me. Let's hope one of these frozen lumps has a door, or at least a wall to complain to. Oh hey, I can see again. And look, only mildly life-threatening now. That's progress.
Temperature steady at minus 96 degrees Celsius. Visibility improved. Probability of survival, upgraded from grim to plausible.
Plausible? Nova, you really know how to set the bar low. 15 galaxies, 15 cold starts. You'd think by now I'd have found a rhythm, a pattern, but each one just rewrites the rules. New stars, new storms, and that same question chewing away in the silence. Why am I really doing this? Some say the center of the universe holds answers, but it's the spaces in between, the quiet planets, the almost forgotten ruins. They whisper the real stories, the ones that don't get logged or believed. I've walked through radiation storms, toxic swamps, planets that literally screamed when I landed. But this, a quiet, frozen graveyard. Somehow, it feels more haunted. Sometimes the silence says more than any signal ever could. No warnings, no readings, just cold and questions. Out here, that's usually a bad sign. I've walked through storms before. Acid rain, radioactive gales, planets that screamed when you landed. But this cold, this isn't weather. This feels like memory, like something here remembers and doesn't want to be remembered. If ghosts had a climate, this would be it. That sound. It's not the wind, it's too steady, like something's alive down there. We're trying to be. I don't know if I'm here to find something, or wake it up.
Environmental scan complete. Atmospheric composition stable. Temperature minus 96.1 degrees. Visibility moderate. Warning. Prolonged exposure may result in cell crystallization or dramatic pacing.
Appreciate the heads up. Guess I'll save the soliloquies for a warmer death trap.
Noted. Logging current condition as frostbitten but poetic.
You ever get the sense a planet's hiding something? Not in a paranoid way. Okay, maybe a little. But like it's daring you to dig deeper.
Planetary data indicates several buried structures nearby. No records in the archive. Possibly forgotten or erased.
Erased? Nova, you can't just say things like that while I'm knee-deep in frozen mystery.
Would you prefer a cheerful lie or an ominous truth?
I'll take mild concern in a snack, thanks. Funny thing about silence. Out here, it's louder than screaming. No predators, no storms, no chaos. Just quiet. And I don't trust it.
Silence is often the loudest indicator of absence or anticipation.
Right, anticipation. That thing just before everything goes spectacularly sideways.
Would you like me to prepare a disaster recovery protocol?
No, just keep the sarcasm charged and the engines warm.
Doctor, environmental readings are escalating. Sub-zero winds intensifying. I recommend immediate shelter construction or risk structural freezing. Yours, specifically.
Yeah, figured as much. My spine just tried to file a complaint with the atmosphere.
Complaint noted. Adding spinal mutiny to today's incident log.
Great. Another day. Another frostbitten diary entry. There it is. The scan. The stamp. One more notch carved into the universe. Center of Galaxy 15. Officially marked by one freezing, mildly delusional explorer and a base computer that sounds like it's judging me. 15 galaxies. 15. You'd think by now the stars would start repeating themselves. But every center feels like a different kind of silence. And this one, it feels heavier. Maybe it's the cold, or maybe it's that part of me that thought I'd be different by now. Changed, better, warmer. But nope, still me. Still talking to myself in a blizzard with ice in places I didn't know could freeze. Funny thing about snow, when it's endless, it starts to feel less like weather and more like a metaphor. I've walked across 15 galaxies worth of metaphors. Some were angry, some radioactive. This one? Cold. Still. Too quiet. It's like the planet's waiting for me to say something important. But all I've got is sarcasm and frozen socks. Nova's quiet. Hornets circling in the clouds. It's just me and my thoughts. And honestly, I'm not sure I like the company. What if I'm not exploring anymore? What if I'm just stalling? Nah. That's the frostbite talking, probably. I used to think every new planet would feel like a fresh start, a clean slate, but snow just buries everything, tracks, thoughts, purpose. Somewhere under all this frost, there's a reason I started this journey. Maybe I'll find it. Maybe it froze to death 2 galaxies ago. Funny thing, that signal that used to guide me, it's gone now. Like it served its purpose or just got bored. I wonder what it'll feel like when I finally reach the end. Relief? Clarity? Or just silence? Maybe the point wasn't the signal at all. Maybe it was what I became chasing it. I've crossed galaxies, outpaced black holes, been insulted by my own ship, and somehow, I still thought the hard part would be the journey. Turns out it's not the distance that wears you down. It's the questions. Questions like, what now? Or, did I leave the base lights on back in Euclid? They say the center holds answers, but what if all it really holds is space? The signal that once pulled me like gravity itself, gone. No static, no whispers, just silence. And I'm starting to wonder if the real signal wasn't out there, but in here. Great. Now I sound like one of those hollow philosophers selling emotional crystals. Maybe that's what this has all been. Me, chasing echoes through the void, trying to make sense of a universe that never promised clarity. One galaxy closer to the end, and still no map for what I'm supposed to feel when I get there. Enlightenment? Relief? Or just another snowstorm and a sarcastic AI offering me weather updates and existential dread in equal measure? It's quiet now. Too quiet. I used to think silence meant peace, but now it just sounds like the galaxy holding its breath. No signals, no warnings. Just me, a storm-scarred landscape, and the weight of everything I haven't figured out. What if the journey doesn't change me? What if this quiet, cold inching forward is all there is? Sometimes I wonder if I'm chasing answers, or just running from the silence. Not every planet tries to kill you. Some just exist. Snow, sky, and time to think. I should feel relief. But still, every step echoes like it's waiting for something. Maybe peace is the scariest thing of all, because when you're not surviving, you have to start feeling. You know, I used to think snow meant Christmas. Hot drinks, fuzzy socks, Not face-numbing blizzards and suit frostbite warnings every 6 steps.
Temperature remains at dangerous levels. Nostalgic associations with snow will not prevent hypothermia.
Thank you, Nova. Truly the holiday spirit. That is a hill, a very, very large hill.
Would you like an upbeat soundtrack to accompany your descent?
Only if it comes with safety rails and hot chocolate.
Compromised on both. Initiating epic run mode. Try not to scream dramatically. Initiating epic run mode. Warning, traction unlikely. Style points awarded for not falling.
Why is downhill always faster than uphill? Okay, this is fine, this is fine, this is mildly terrifying.
Estimated velocity, dangerously fun.
If I die doing this, bury me in snow and lie about how cool I looked.
Brace for impact or execute one cool slide. Style preference?
Let's go with whatever doesn't break my legs. Okay, that was either the worst idea I've had, or the best. Well, gravity's still working. That's reassuring.
Reassuring is a strong word, but yes, technically you are alive.
I'll take technically alive over completely vaporized any day. Funny, 14 galaxies ago I thought I'd be a legend by now. Instead, I'm just a guy talking to snow.
Correction. Snow, wind, and a mildly sentient companion with a vast data archive and questionable patience.
See? You do like me.
Let's not make this weird, Doctor. Warning. Incoming blizzard detected. Temperature drop projected to exceed survivable range in 92 seconds.
Of course it is. Can't just let me enjoy the view, huh?
Recommendation. Return to higher elevation. Your previous base location offers marginally better protection.
Back up the mountain it is. Just once I'd like to go downhill and not regret it. Jetpack, don't fail me now. I'm not built for blizzards or cardio.
Propulsion system operating at 87% efficiency. Blame your lunch choices, not your gear.
Remind me to uninstall your SAS module when we get back.
Noted. Scheduling that right after frostbite treatment and ego defrosting.
Nova, remind me never to vacation on a planet that tries to deep freeze my organs.
Logged. Planetary conditions currently at minus 123 Celsius. Probability of your survival without shelter, hilariously low.
Thanks for the motivational boost. You should do public speaking. Made it back barely. Temperature's dropping faster than my patience. Wait, those rocks weren't glowing before.
Correction. Previously inert geological formations now exhibiting high energy oscillation patterns. Classification, storm crystals.
Oh great, radioactive gemstones. Is this a warning or a welcome gift?
They form under extreme weather, highly valuable, also highly volatile. Please refrain from licking them.
Wasn't planning on it, but good to know we're collecting souvenirs from the apocalypse now. You know, I've crossed 15 galaxies for... I'm still not sure what. Answers maybe, a pattern, something to make all of it make sense. But right now, with my boots half melted, my lungs full of frost, and a cheap sofa that somehow survived a blizzard, this is enough.
Emotional stability detected. Logging rare event. Probability of recurrence, low but hopeful.
Don't ruin it, Nova. 15 down, 241 to go. But for now, we rest.
If you enjoyed this moment of planetary near-death and existential snow therapy, you know what to do.
Like and subscribe, leave a comment, or just take a breath. Either way, we'll see you next time.